Hey, I'm Michelle, and this is a Rise and Reignite fitness class. Today we're doing something called ABCs, which is going to be your arms, your booty, and your core. And so we're going to really burn a lot today in this exercise. So do whatever you are comfortable with. The goal here is to really, really, really push, but that looks different for everyone. So wherever you're at, just have a good time, push yourself, feel the burn, and go ahead and start with me here in a warm-up. We're just gonna move nice and easy into these leg movements. So we're gonna spend about 10 minutes in each of these, in our arms and in our booty. And then we're gonna spend a longer period of time, around 15 minutes on our core. By the time we get there, we'll have used the rest of our body so much in so many other exercises, it will be hard. But stick with it, go for it, go for gold. That's why you're here today. That's why I'm here today, to encourage you to do it. We're gonna blast through it. It's gonna be a lot of fun. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Bring those legs slightly far apart. Bring up your right leg, pull it around to the side. Oh, yes, opening up that gate. It feels so good. Just in those hip flexors. Nice and easy. You don't need to lift these legs up high, keeping them low, wherever is comfortable for you to start easing into this movement. Breathe in and out. So after this exercise today, we're gonna do a 15-minute extra stretch. So the whole workout can be up to an hour if you'd like, but you can finish at the end of ABCs. We will do about a 3-minute stretch at the end of that. You got 3, 2, last one. Come to center, bring your arms out in front of you and open up to one side and then open up to the other. So you're opening up the whole chest, getting that stretch and pulling your arms, getting a very slight twist in your torso, and keeping those arms parallel to the ground the whole time. You got 5 and 4, 3, 2. We're gonna go to jogging in place, getting that heart rate up just a little bit more, getting that body more warm. Bring those arms into whatever super awkward movement you choose to do today. Just getting that whole body going at 5, 4, 3. We're moving into jumping jacks. Come right up here. If this isn't where you're at today, go ahead and do one arm at a time, one leg at a time. Make it a little bit oomph. Yeah, that's right. Add that dance. All right, you got 5, 4, 3, 2. Come to center. You're going to reach forward with your right leg. Pull over to the side. Come up. Go up to the opposite leg. Pull over. Come up. And switch back and forth. Getting that nice long lunge, that pull in your hip flexor and the whole side of your body. We're going to do one more on each side. And this is the end of our warm up here. Go ahead and shake out any tension you're holding. And we're going to start with our arms. So we're going to come down to begin with into a push-up position. We're going to do tricep push-ups. So that means instead of having your arms spread wide, coming down to the sides like that, I want you to focus on keeping your hands underneath your shoulders and your arms pulling back like that. All right, we're gonna start with 10 on-tempo push-ups all together. Here we go. Take it down, up. That's 1 and 2. Keep your chin away from your chest. 4, 5. You can do this at a wall. 6, or on your toes. 8, almost there. 9, your last one here is 10. Pull back, put those arms forward. Breathe in and out, pull all the way up. We're gonna do 10 pulse push-ups at the bottom of our range. So come all the way down to the bottom. You're gonna do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We're gonna hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull all the way back. Extend those arms out forward in front of you. Breathe, pull all the way up. We're gonna do 10 on-tempo push-ups once again. Here we go. Take it down, up. That's 1 and 2. Use your breath. 4, 5. Pull those elbows straight back. 6, I think. 7, 8, 9. Your last one here is 10. Awesome. Pull all the way back. Extend those arms out forward in front of you. You've already done a set of like 30 push-ups so far today. Great job, guys. Go ahead and pull all the way around. Pull those feet out in front of you. We're going to start with some tricep dips here. Take your hands right behind your booty. Lift yourself up and then pull yourself back. Start lifting up from those elbows. Breathe nice and steady as you pull yourself up. So we're gonna start here. Your feet are about hip distance apart. We're just getting those triceps nice and warm. And we're gonna, if you want to take it to the next level, bring one leg into the air. We're gonna do 20 counts, switching our leg halfway. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Take it down. Bring those legs out in front of you. Arms can wipe back and forth in front of your body. Take your right arm up and over your head. Lean it over. Peek into that corner. Sit nice and tall. Pull to the other side. Just get a nice little breath here. We're going to pull all the way over onto our hands and knees. Tuck those toes under. Lift up into a downward dog. And walk in toward our feet. Let your head come up. Last thing. And we're going to grab our set of lighter hand weights. We're going to start with one hand weight to begin with. Take your right leg forward, left leg comes back, and then out, about foot to the side. Really lean down into this, bring that arm up high, and start pulling up, 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 up. So your left hand weight here can be whatever weight is challenging to you. A lot of these tricep things, we just worked out our triceps a whole bunch. This can be hard to just continue. Totally nailing it, but try to stick with it. Keep your back nice and neutral. Pull those abs in. Keep your full body engaged. Bring that arm up just a little bit higher, okay? Push yourself 1 inch higher. That's totally great. You can do it. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold all the way up. Lift it up just a little higher. We're just going to hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that arm down in front of you. Lift it up to the side and up. And up. So you got a nice little C curve here. Use your breath, steady yourself. Really good. You got 5 more. 5 and 4. 3. Focus on keeping that shoulder down. 2. Last one. Let's switch to the other side. So your foot comes forward, your other leg comes back, and then about a foot out to the side. Take that arm, lift it all the way back up nice and high, and start lifting up. So the things to focus on here to really challenge yourself, okay? Focus on straightening that arm out all the way. You can feel the difference even between a very, very, very slight bend and really focusing on popping that muscle, extending it all the way. You can tell the difference right there. And lifting that arm up a little bit higher. Keep your shoulders down, your hips square, and just keep pulling up. Your back is neutral, abs are in, shoulders are down away from your ears. Use your breath to get through the movement. You've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We're going to hold. For 5, 4, 3. Lift higher. 2, 1. Bring it down. Curve into that nice little C you've got there. Bring it up and down. Up and down. So keep that shoulder down. It's tempting to open it up to feel that little bit of movement. It's harder to be constricted down here, but try to stay low. Keep it going. You got 5. Good. 4 and 3, 2. Last one. Put that weight down. We're going to grab our set of heavier weights. You're going to bring these weights to your sides. Open here in a T. Really pull those shoulders around and back. And keep those arms up parallel to the ground. Your knees are slightly bent. And we're going to lift them up. And we're going to take them down. Squeeze at the bottom. Up. And bring them down and squeeze. Up. Take it down and squeeze. So your heavier weights can be whatever you have around. If you're feeling challenged with your set of lighter weights, stay with that. If all you've got is water bottles, stay with that. If you need to take a break, you can always do these exercises without any weights whatsoever. Just moving your arms up and down will still give you a workout if that's where you're at. You got 2 more, just like this. Last one, just like this. Take it down, bring it all the way up, hold it here, bring them in all the way, out all the way, in and out. Focus on pulling those abs in, staying strong as you pull it in and back to that goalpost. Pull it in, back to the goalpost. Use your breath. Stay with me. You got 4 more, just like this. 4 and 3, 2. Last one, hold here and punch up, 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 up. Try to keep those arms Nice parallel to the ground. Pushing through. You got this. I know you're feeling it. I know you're starting to fade. You are stronger than you think you are. You've got about 3 minutes left in your workout. Power through. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Bring those arms all the way down. Go ahead and roll those shoulders around and back. Bring those arms out in front of you. Pull them out about 6 inches out in front of you. Again, push that booty back ever so slightly. Pull those abs in. Shoulders are down. Lift all the way up. Bring them all the way down. Again, use your breath. Stay strong. Feel powerful in this very Arnold Schwarzenegger move. You know what I'm talking about? I always feel more powerful for some reason when I'm doing bicep curls because I feel like this is what I imagine when someone says they're going to go lift weights. I'm like, yeah, I lift weights, brah. Getting swole doing this. Keep breathing. You got about 2 minutes left in your exercise today as you're getting swole like Arnold Schwarzenegger. The weird things that come out of my mouth during this, I apologize. Keep going, you guys. 3, take it down. 2, you got 1 more just like this. Bring it down to the bottom of your range and pulse, pulse, pulse. This is where rubber hits the road, guys. This is the part that's really hard. This is the part where you're like, oh my gosh, I want to give up. Don't give up. Don't stop believing. Let journey channel through you. Breathe in and out. You got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop all the way down. We're going to go ahead and come to a zigzag position. So bring your knees forward, push your booty back, and then you're going to bring those arms out in front of you, and you're going to row them back and row them back. Pull those abs in. Shoulders are down. As you pull back, use your strength to really pull on those arms. Keep breathing as you push through. Good job. Keep it going. Got 5, 4, and 3, 2. Last one. Drop them down. Come to a flat back position. Bring those arms out to your sides like this and lift up and up. So you're bringing those arms up out to the sides. Pull those abs in. You've only got 30 seconds left in your exercise today. If you just want to do one arm at a time, that's a great modification. Pull those abs in. Lessen that stress on that back. Keep it going. Breathe in and out. We're going to do 3 and 2. This is going to be our last one. Hold all the way up though. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Bring it all the way down. We're going to put those weights over to the side. Go ahead and swing those arms back and forth in front of you. That's your whole arm workout, guys. That wasn't so bad. We had lots of references to pop culture. Bring that arm across your shoulder, across your body. Oh yeah. Oh, a lot of stretches. Go to the other side. Take a deep breath in and out. Feel really good about slamming that arm section. And we're going to move on to booty next. Take a wide stance. And we're going to start with a wide sumo squat, but keeping our booty sort of directly over underneath us. So we're going to go ahead and drop down and pull up. So it's not pivotal that you keep that booty like super down. You don't need to be like trying really hard to push that pelvis under, but just know that the point here is not to sit back into a chair. So you're moving yourself down as you can, sort of vertically down, but you don't need to do extra like hoops to make this work. Get real low with me, all right? Real low. You can go lower. Drop down all the way. It's a limbo contest. Take it down. Yeah, that's right. Go down a little lower. It burns. It burns that area in the back, sort of your upper glute area. That's where you should feel it. We're going to do 2 more just like this. Take it down. Lift it up. 1 more. Hold down all the way here. I know it's feeling fun, feeling settled. Drop down another inch and pulse, 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 pulse. Don't let yourself get up too high during this. Stay low. We're gonna add something weird here, guys. You're gonna start butterflying those legs out so you can keep your body still now, not pulsing, but fluttering those legs out to the side. You should really feel this pinch in your glutes, your upper glutes. You got 10, 9, 8, 7, dare you to do this on a dance floor. You got 3, 2, 1. Lift it all the way up. Go ahead and shake those legs out. Now we're gonna sit back into the chair. So again, come to a wide position, but you don't need to have your legs quite as far apart and the toes don't need to be pointing out the same way. So go ahead and bring it to just a little bit wider than hip distance apart. Reach back and sit down into that deep chair you got. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Sit down super deep, guys. That's a low chair. You're at the kiddie table. Pull down and come up. I want you, now that you're really comfortable with sitting down in this miniature chair, I want you to focus on squeezing those glutes as you come all the way up, all right? Squeeze at the top. Take it down, squeeze at the top. Breathe in and out. We're gonna do 5 more just like this. 4, 3, take it up. 2, and come down for your last one. Now bring it down all the way and hold here and pulse, 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 pulse. Sit down lower, guys. You can do it. Knees behind your toes. Sitting low. Keep breathing. Pull those abs in. You got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Lift it all the way up. Whew. Yep, that's right. Come down to the floor. We're going to bring those hands underneath our shoulders. Bring your left leg back. Pull it up to be in line with the rest of your body. Pull your abs into. Let's get those engaged. We're going to lift all the way up to the side. Pull it back. All the way up to the side. Pull it back. Pull it back. Point it out. Pull it back. So not everyone is here, right? You might be feeling like, holy cow, can a body even do that? I know that feeling. Try to just bring it as far out as you can. Maybe focus on 6 inches, 5 inches. Push yourself wherever you're at today. If you can come all the way out, that's great. We're gonna do 3 more just like this. 3, use your breath. 2, last one, pull it back. Bring that knee in toward your elbow, push it back. In towards your elbow, push it back. In towards your elbow, push it back. And so we're gonna add a little bit more. As you push back, your pinky toe is what is now facing the ceiling. Bring it in, push it back. 5, and 4, and 3, 2, last one right here. Open up your hips a little bit so that your toe is pointing really all the way up toward the ceiling, and lift, 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 lift. So you're focusing on your outer glute here now. Your glute is a massive muscle and there's a whole bunch of muscles in it, okay? So we're focusing on just toning very specific parts. That's why you get into a really deep burn here. Lift that leg up a little higher. You can do it. I know you can. Push a little bit more. You got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that leg down. We're going to switch over to the other leg. So we're going to bring that leg out back behind us. Lift it up in line with our torso. And bring it out to the side and in. Out and in. So again, guys, if you're moving 6 inches out to the side, that's great. Do what you can. If your leg is lower, that's great too. What's important is that you are challenging yourself. That's what changes you. Take it out to the side, pull it back. This side will be harder, guys. You are already fatigued. Your glute that's holding yourself up, the one that's connecting down to the ground, that one's doing a lot of work already. We already did one side of this. This one should and will be harder. 3, but you know you can do it. 2, why? Because you're a beast. Last one, pull it back. Bring it in towards your arm, push it back. In towards your arm, push it back. So try to keep this leg up high off the ground the whole time. In and out. In, out. Good. Keep it going. Out. In, out. You got 5. Push it out. 4. Your pinky's up. 3. Just like you're drinking tea. Last 2. Final 1. Hold it here. Open that leg up to the side and start pulsing up, 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 up. Guys, you can pull that leg up a little higher, right? Give me another inch. So all I'm asking for is just one more inch. Pull it up high. Reach that pinky toward the sky. Keep it going. You got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull it all the way down. No rest for the wicked. You're going to bring those arms straight in front of you. Pull that leg back, and this time we're doing rainbows. I know you're like, my glute is already burning. Why are we doing this? That's what ABCs is all about, guys. Sitting in that burn, pushing through, chasing after that feeling of change, of knowing your body is working. You've only got 3 minutes left in this workout. You've already come so far. You can push through 3 minutes of a glute burn. You got 4 and 3, 2, last one. Switch to the other side. Bring that leg back and rainbow it out. Push it out, bring it in. Out and in, out, in. You got it. Keep it going. Big rainbows, Lucky Charms style, guys. Breathe as you push through. I know this glute burns. You're doing so good though. More power, stay strong. You got 5, 4, and 3, and 2. Final one. Staple those arms down to the ground. Tuck those toes under. Lift all the way up. Come back up into a standing position. We're going to do a second set of squats here in the wider ones. Sit down, pull it up. Jump right in. Push that booty in. Squeeze at the top. So when you're doing strength training, in general, the point is to do just a couple reps. A couple sets of reps that push you to your breaking point. This is not true strength training. We're doing toning, using our body weight and strength. But we're pushing through, guys. Push that booty down and up. But the whole point of all that random stuff I just said was that you go back and do the same exercises again. Push your body through that burn. Let it feel it. Maybe you're shaking. Maybe your glutes are on fire. You got only 1 minute left. You can push through. Sit down low. You got 3 and 2. Sit down at the bottom and pulse, 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 pulse. You got this. Sit low, stay low. Keep your shoulders nice and open. If there was something on your t-shirt, you could read it. So stay nice and tall, like the beautiful creatures you are. Breathe in and out. You're doing good. You got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Stay low. Move to the right. Stay low the whole time. Left. Stay real low, okay? Don't let this be an opportunity to start phoning it in. You've only got 20 seconds left in your glute exercise. Stay low. Get that burn on, okay? Get low. One more each side. Then we're going to pulse it out for 10 seconds at the end. Here we go. Pulse and pulse. Get low. Get low. Have fun. You got about 4 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Whew. Yes. Those legs are on fire. Come down to the ground. We're going to stretch really quickly before we move into abs. Take your right leg over your left. Pull that leg in towards your chest. If your glutes are still like vibrating a little right now, good job. You did it right. Switch to the other side. If your glutes are not vibrating right now, that's also okay. You did a great job. Keep it going. Pull that leg in and breathe. So we're going to move on to some ab exercises now. Super fun, guys. We're going to start by cooling it down just a little bit and getting familiar with how to sort of connect with our body during an ab exercise. We're going to bring our arms down to the side. I know we do this every week, but it's really good to remind ourselves appropriate posture when we do this. Go ahead and glue your lower back down and take a couple steps in and a couple steps out. So the point of this is that people will say sometimes, keep your lower back on the ground. Or conversely, they might not say anything, and you might just feel your lower back is killing you during an ab exercise. So our goal is really to connect with that lower back here and feel out what it feels like to keep that lower back down while we move the rest of our body around. So contract those abs. They're like any muscle, so act like you're flexing them, right? Looking in the mirrors, checking yourself out. Flex those abs, pull it down to the ground, and let your lower back really connect. It's like a really awesome coffee meets bagel moment. That's the kind of connection we're getting. All right, you can bring those legs out a little farther and pull them back in, but you'll start to notice maybe where your lower back starts to come off the ground naturally. It's a really good indication of where during our exercises, like how big the movement is, when you'll start feeling like maybe it's going a little too far. And then I would recommend either tailoring the exercise that you're doing less motion, so less size of motion, or use something like a pillow or blanket wrapped right underneath your glutes to reach up to your pelvis. All right, last one there. And we're gonna come up onto our hands and knees. We're gonna start with a really simple exercise of the opposite direction. We're gonna pull our abs up and in. And we're gonna just lift our right arm up and our left leg up, pull it down. Other leg up and arm up, pull it down. So this is to get really familiar with what it feels like to start adding in more movement to our ab exercise, right? So we're already pulling our abs up, feeling that. Last one on this side, last one on this side. Hold here and work on that balance. So your core is all about balance. That strength that comes from the center of your body helps to control so much. All right, bring it out to the side, pull it in. Bring that leg and arm out to the side, pull it in. We're gonna do 2 more. 2. Last one, bring it in, bring it down. Switch to the other side, out and in, out, in, out, in. Focus on that balance. Doing a really small movement here just to get familiar with what that feels like. Check where your abs went. Are you still holding them in? Are your shoulders down? Is your back engaged? Last one there. Awesome. We're going to come down and we're going to start with a plank. So go ahead and staple your arms, your forearms to the ground and reach up into a nice long plank. And here, we're going to hold this for a minute. We're only going to be here for a minute, but if you need to, you can always drop down to your knees. And in fact, if you are not ready to do a full plank yet, this is a great place to start. Just staying here, pulling those abs up toward the sky, getting familiar with what that feels like. Otherwise, you're up here. Breathe in and out. Use your breath to steady yourself. Your shoulders are right over your elbows. Forearms are glued to the ground. You're looking down at the space between those arms. Shoulders in line with your glutes. Legs are engaged, abs are engaged. That coffee meets bagel thing really worked out. Everything's engaged. All right, you got 5 seconds left. Keep breathing. You got 3, 2, 1. Awesome. We're going to strengthen our lower back. So you're going to start here. Reach your hands out in front of you and legs back behind you. And you're going to start lifting your whole body up, and up. So as we work through our abs, that's the front side of our torso. We also want to strengthen the back side of our torso. So working on our lower back, keep breathing, pushing back, letting it come down. So if you're starting to feel this exercise creeping into your lower back, you're absolutely right. That's where you should feel it. You can bring your arms down to your sides as you lift up. If that's easier for you, it's more challenging the farther out you reach your arms. So if this is not the level you're at, that's totally great. Normally, I like to operate down here because I get more movement in my lower back. Last 5, 4, 3, and 2. Last one. We're moving into a second plank. We're going to hold this plank for 1 minute, so go ahead and come up onto your toes, your forearms. We're going to add a little bit more movement into it this time around. We're going to start by just like pushing ourselves forward on our toes, pulling back. So you don't have to do this. This is an option to get a little more aggressive with your planking as you pull in and out. Really pull those abs up and in. Your shoulders are down. Your whole body is one big log moving back and forth. Keep breathing. You got 3, 2, Last one, hold in center. We're gonna drop one knee down, touch the other knee down. One knee down, touch the other knee down. Again, these are just options. You don't need to do any of these. You can stay in just one big plank the whole time. You got 5 seconds left here. Keep breathing. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Come down. We're gonna do more back exercises. You're gonna come to center. Bring your hands out in front of you. Lift those legs up. Start paddling out those legs and add in those arms. Swimming forward, Michael Phelps style, guys. Reach into that water, plow through it. Reach your torso up high. If this is a hard thing for you to do at this point, go ahead and drop those legs down and or drop those arms down and just paddle out those legs, or drop those legs down and just paddle out those arms. Choose one area of your body to isolate and work on. Otherwise, you're here. We're gonna change to breaststroke. So we're gonna lift up. Keep paddling those legs and lift up that torso. So you bring your arms around and back. Keep those legs and glutes up high. You've so got this. You got 10 seconds left here. You're doing so good. Keep breathing. You're almost there. You got 3 more seconds. Last one. Awesome. We're gonna finish that off with one more long plank. Bring it up here. But we're gonna do a series. We're gonna staple that left arm down on the ground. Reach your right leg around and back. Reach that arm up toward the sky. So we're gonna do a side plank series here. Focus on lifting those hips up toward the ceiling or sky, wherever you're at. If it's sky, I envy you. All right, we're gonna bring that arm down. Switch around to the other side. Lift those hips up high. Pull that arm up to the sky, hips up to the sky. Breathe in and out. You've so got this. Keep holding. You're almost there. You've only got 15 seconds left here. Breathe in and out. Your obliques are engaged, holding you up high. Can you drop down or keep your knee down on the ground? This still works out your obliques. Do what you got to do. Last 2 seconds. Last one. We're going to pull around onto our stomach. The next thing we're going to do is about a 10-minute core blast. So we're not going to take breaks in it. If you need to take a break, take one for yourself. But we're just going to power through. So try to do what you can. Lift those legs up high. We're going to start right here. We're going to do wide scissors to begin with. My hands are underneath my glutes, helping that pelvic lift so that my lower back can stay nice on the ground. Breathe and push, 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 push. Really good. Stay strong. Keep it going. Got 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Lift those legs up. One hand comes behind your left hand comes behind your neck. You're gonna reach up, cross across your body, that right arm across your left leg. And cross, and cross. Keep breathing, keep moving. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, fix to the other side, up, and up, and up. Push through it, crossing across your body with that arm. Keep it going right here. You can do it, twist through it. Keep it up, you got 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Bring those legs down, right leg over left. Left toes on the ground, right hand on your right knee, and you're gonna crunch up, crunch up. Your left hand can be right behind the base of your neck. Let's move fast, guys. Let's keep it going. Keep up this energy. You're not here long. 10 minutes is a not long time to work on yourself. Give yourself the time and space to challenge yourself, grow, feel a nice, long, deep burn in your abs. Push through it, guys. Push through. You got 5, 4, 3. We're gonna hold at the top. Hold here. Pull those abs a little harder. We're gonna hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop that leg down. Go switch with the other leg and immediately just jump right into it. Keep pushing. You got this. Those abs are burning. My upper abs, guys, right now are on fire. Take a break when you need to. You know your body best. Keep it up though, if you can. Up and up. Contracting from your abs, not pulling from your shoulders, not pulling from your neck, not using your arm to lift your neck up off the floor. Just focus on that ab contraction. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, hold at the top, hold here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. We're going to bring our legs and arms all the way out into a nice wide starfish. Lift up in the opposite leg, up in the opposite leg, up in the opposite leg. Keep breathing as you push up and come all the way back down. Use your breath here. And do 5 more. Here we go. 5, 4, and 3, 2. Last one. Bring it down. Pull yourself all the way up. We're going to lift those legs up off the ground. We're going to start pushing them out, pulling in. Push out, pull in, out, in, out, in. Whew. Those abs though, you know what I'm saying? Keep breathing. You got this. You're almost there with this one. You got 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, come to center. If you still have a weight near you, go ahead and grab that. If you don't have a weight, that's fine. We're gonna twist side to side. Back and forth. Really good, really steady. Lean back a little farther. Lean back, lean back. The amount of times we dance in this class, get low, lean back. We can make a whole song, a whole playlist. Got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold center. Bring that weight up right at your belly area. Lift those legs up in front of you and start paddling them out. It's like you're running. You're Indiana Jones in the Temple of Doom. You stole the thing. Now you're running away, just like this. Yeah, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep running for the boulder. 3, 2, last one. Pull that arm down, pull that weight down. You're gonna come up onto your full body, all the way up onto the side. Lift that arm up into the air. You're familiar with this already. We did it before. Lift down, pull up though. So we're chaining it up, making it harder. Breathe through it as you pull up toward the sky. Reach up, yes, like a conqueror you are. Pull, pull, good. And pull, pull. You got this. Keep it going for 5, 4. Keep breathing. Last 2. Final one. Awesome. Switching to the other side. Come right down to here. Bring your leg up around and under. Lift yourself up. That's right. You can reach high. Bring those hips high. We're start reaching in. Pulling up. Reach in. Pull up. Reach in. Pull up. Good. Getting that twist in your obliques. You have a few options here. To steady yourself, you can put those legs a little bit wider. My feet are starting to get, a little sparkly with sweat. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta have a little bit of a wider stance. That might be you too. I get it. You got 5 more. 5, 4, almost there. Keep breathing. Last 2. Final one. Bring it up. Come down into a plank position. Bring those forearms up. You're gonna tap twice on one side, tap twice on the other. Tap twice, tap twice, tap twice. You are in your final 3 minutes of ab work, guys. Take a break when you need to. If you can, push through to the end. This is all you. Challenging yourself, growing yourself. See what you can do. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Come all the way up onto your hands. Lift those legs back behind you. Bring one knee in. Bring one knee in. One knee in. And now crisscross. Knee to opposite elbow. And cross. And cross. 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 You got this. Keep it going. Stay strong. You're doing so good, guys. Really steady. You got 5 and 4, 3, almost there. 2, last one. Each side. Spin around, come back onto your back. You've got 2 minutes left, guys. Make these minutes count. Feet come into a tabletop position. Hands come back behind your head. Start pulling up. Crunch it up. Up. Crunch. 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 You've got 2 minutes. Less than 2 minutes, guys. You can do it. Push through. You got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold at the top, pulse, 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 pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold here, lift your right leg up high, pull it down, up, down, up, down, up. A minute and 10 seconds. That's all you've got to give me. And we stretch it out. You are so close. Be brave, be ferocious. This is your opportunity. You got 5, 4, and 3, and 2. Final 1, bring it in. Other leg, all the way up high. Keeping your head and upper body up off the ground, crunching those abs. Use your breath. Breathe in and out. You are doing so good. Hang in there. You've got 30 seconds left. 30 seconds of conquering this, and then you're done. 5, 4, and 3. You're almost there. 2, final 1. Pull up, crunch, down, crunch, 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 crunch. We're going to bicycle it out for your last 10 seconds. You're going to crunch, 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 crunch. So use these last moments. Take it home. 4, 3, 2, last one. Yay. Whew. Holy cow, guys. That was brutal. Amazing job. Rotate over onto your belly. Hands come underneath your shoulders. Lift yourself up. Oh, man, those abs, though. They feel it. They're loving this and hating it, but loving it. Shoulders are down away from your ears. Deep breath in and out. Really amazing work. Come onto your hands and knees. Go ahead and take your right leg forward in front of you. Oh, yeah. Long hip flexor stretch. Pull back, let those toes come up off the ground. Breathe deeply in and out. Use your breath to draw yourself a little bit closer each time. Hands both come to the inside of that leg. Swing that leg around and back and switch it out for your opposite leg. So you've only got about a minute and a half left in our stretching session. That's directly following the ABCs. And then if you want to peace out, if you want to take a break, that's totally great. If you want to spend some time, just another 15 minutes, go ahead and pull back, let those toes come up off the ground, lean down over this leg, really digging into the stretches a little bit further. Overall, the workout will only be an hour in length. And of course, if you want to ever just join for the stretching session, that's totally cool too. Whatever your body needs that day. Go ahead and pull forward. You're going to rotate around so you're sitting in front. We're going to bring our left leg over our right and lean down over this. Oh, mama. Pull down here, getting a stretch in your glute. They worked hard for you today. Those bad boys, they're so cheeky. If you didn't see, I just winked at you. Go ahead and pull back, switch to the other leg. Oh, yeah. And lean down over this leg. Use your breath. One more big breath here. And come back to center. We're going to cross our legs in front of us, hands come down to the side. One big deep breath here to end it all. Take it in and exhale, letting it all go. Guys, if you came for the ABCs class, I loved getting to see you today. It was awesome. Such a pleasure. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Find me on Instagram. There's so many ways we can connect and make and grow this community. So if you're heading out right now, again, I love you and I'll talk to you soon. If you are just joining us now for the ABCs, or sorry, the stretching session, if your body's a little bit cold, a little tired from a day of sort of stillness, go ahead and take this opportunity to do about a minute's worth of some sort of light cardio to get your body a little bit warm. So whether that looks like jumping jacks, running in place, or lifting your legs up and just sort of getting your wiggles going, go ahead and do that for about a minute and then join in the stretching session. We're going to go ahead and start by bringing both of our feet out in front of us. First of all, go ahead and sit up nice and straight, so as though there's a string pulling you up toward the sky. Feel how that shifts your whole body, where your shoulders are placed, how you're holding your whole torso. Take a deep breath in and out here and start reaching forward toward your feet. So wherever you can come to today, whether it's on your shins, maybe you can just be like patting on your knees, maybe you're reaching all the way down and grabbing that soft part of your foot, wherever it is, go ahead and reach down. This is stretching out your back and all along the backs of your legs as well. Take another deep breath in and out here. And then bring those feet in toward you. Go ahead and clasp around those feet. Readjust yourself so you're sitting up nice and tall. And start curling down, oh man, over these legs, getting a deep inner thigh stretch. With each exhale, as you let go of that air, go ahead and just drop a little bit closer. Use that exhale, that compression of your body to really drive you deeper into these stretches. One more big breath here. I'm going to start walking up nice and slow. We're going to go ahead and sort of move as though through water. There's no need to add extra pressure to ourselves to do super fancy forms, but we're going to come landing into a pigeon's pose. So if you've got a yoga block or a pillow that can help with this stretch, if it's not something you're used to doing, or even if it is something you're used to doing, it can be kind of an intense and uncomfortable pose nonetheless. But first, focus on squaring off your hips. And then you can do this at whatever depth you want. You can stay up here nice and tall. You can come down onto your forearms, or you can come sprawling out onto the ground as well. So you should be feeling this all along your glute and the back of your thigh on your right leg, the leg that's bent in front of you. Take deep breaths here. This stretch can be pretty intense, so if you need to add some extra movement, do what you gotta do to feel really good. One more big breath here. And then start walking up, oh yeah, toward that leg. Go ahead and bring that leg back around behind you. Switch it out for the opposite leg. So again, we're gonna come into this nice long pigeon pose. So square off those hips, ooh yeah. And so you can either stay up here nice and tall, again, if you have a pillow or a yoga block, that can help you squaring those hips. So you can really deepen your stretch here without needing to worry about holding yourself up. You can come down onto your forearms or come all the way out. If pigeon pose isn't for you, you can move into something like a figure four stretch where you lie on your back and pull your legs in closer to your body, which might be easier to do than this particular stretch. Let gravity do the work of pulling you down. Let go of some of that tension you're holding, still trying to hold yourself up. We spend all day trying to hold on to things, that it's hard in these kinds of moments to practice letting go. Try noticing where you're holding on to tension. In your hips or your glutes. Try to just let it go. One more big breath here. And start walking in toward your body. We're going to bring both those legs back behind us. Hands come directly underneath our shoulders. We're going to curve that back down and lift our head up toward the sky. And then we're going to exhale. And as we exhale, we're pulling our chin in toward our chest, arching that back up nice and high. Curving into this stretch. Switching positions, we're going to go ahead and drop that back down again. Lift that head up. And one more time, we bring that chin in toward our chest and arch that back up. We're going to bring our leg forward, our right leg forward, and we're going to move into a runner's lunge. So go ahead and pull up into this higher lunge, square off those hips. And dig deep here. Let those hips sort of start to come down toward the ground, getting that full length and depth in your back legs, hip flexor. One more deep breath here. We're going to shift to the side. Lean down. Go ahead and keep your forward foot facing straight forward and move your back foot so it's now facing away from that forward foot. Let that elbow really connect with that knee. Lift up and over. Oh yeah. Getting a pull all along the side of your body and into those legs. You can add a little movement here. See your depth. Feel out where there's tension, where you're holding. Extra pain or pressure. Last big breath here. We're going to come down. We're going to crawl our way to the other side. We're going to come into a long hip flexor runner's lunge here. So really reach that leg out back behind you, square off those hips, and sink into this hip flexor stretch. Use your breath here. This kind of balance uses all that core work we just did also. One more big breath. And then shimmy that back foot out to the side. Connect that knee with that elbow. Reach up and over. And that long stretch on the side of your body. One more big breath here. And come down to center. Walk those hands toward the middle. Inch your feet in. Do a little fancy dance until you sit down over these legs. This can be kind of intense on your hip flexors here. Go ahead and press your arms out against those knees and start doing some head rotations in one direction. And then switch in the other direction. Come to center. Bring one hand down in front of you, one hand back behind you, and we're going to reach forward. So here we're going to bring our legs farther apart. Our feet can come together back behind us. So your legs are sprawled, and we're going to go ahead and start inching our way forward and pulling ourselves back. Inching forward, pulling back, and inch forward. Then you're going to come into a neutral position, keeping those thighs right in line with those knees. And you're gonna start lowering yourself down while those knees inch out to the side. Let your head drop down as you hold here. It can be kind of intense on your hip flexors and your inner thighs, but let gravity kind of pull you down a little bit further. Breathe in and out. This stretch is one of the stretches where gravity does a lot of the work, where you sit still while it's really the world that pulls on you, helping that stretch out. Take another deep breath here. Let it go and start walking those hands in towards your body. We're going to bring both of those legs back behind us. Go ahead and sit back on those toes. Sit nice and tall. We're going to stretch out those toes also today. And while we do that, we're going to stretch out our neck. So we're going to take your hand, your right hand, hold that back lump part of your head, your skull, and pull it down so you're checking out that armpit you've got. For an extra pull here, you can take that free hand, reach it around and behind your waist. So it's pulling down while your neck pulls toward your armpit. Breathe here. Let that head come up, switching to the other side. If you need to, go ahead and relinquish your toes from underneath your the weight of your body. Otherwise, continue to rest your weight on them, giving them a nice long stretch. While you pull this head in toward your opposite armpit, go ahead and reach that right arm around, deepen the stretch in your shoulder. Breathe deeply here. One more big breath. And release that head. We're going to lean forward, releasing those toes. Sit back onto our booty. We're going to take our right arm up over our head, grab with the left arm, and reach over toward the side. While you're doing this, focus on popping your chest like you're super proud. Gaston style. And release that arm. Switch with the other. Again, push that chest forward. Pull that arm to the side. Breathe. Release that arm. Come back to center. Find your way into a cross-legged position. Hands come down to your sides. Take a moment to shake out any tension you're still holding. I'm going to do 2 big breaths here. Go ahead and close your eyes. Just sit in this moment. Breathe in, raising your hands up toward the sky, and breathe out, letting it all go. One more breath, just like that, reaching up all the way, and then releasing, letting it all go. Guys, thank you so much again for coming today. If you came for the Just Stretch portion, or you came for the ABCs, or came for both, let me know you came. I love to hear from you. Let me know how this works for you, what you like about it, and what can be improved. This is a brand new format we're doing with having that longer stretch period at the end. So let me know what you love. Let me know what you would love more. And find me on Instagram. Again, subscribe to this channel. I love you guys. Have a great rest of your evening, and I'll see you later this week. Bye. Mwah.